Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we're talking about the Rust beta progress for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, as it is looming. We don't know the exact date yet, but we're kind of going through. We've got access to the commit list, which is a more or less a log of the progress for the Rust beta version, or I should just say the Rust version, or what am I saying? The Rust console version that they've been working on throughout the past 2 years. And we're going to go through and show off some specific commits that are showing that this thing is chugging along. It is making its way through, and as it says here, soon, very, very soon. Oh man, I could not wait for this. It's gonna blow your mind. There's so many cool new things coming through, even on the main branch on PC, and we'll go over a few of those things, because again, the version for the consoles, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, are going to mirror very closely or exactly the PC version. So everything that you see and that we can do here, we'll be able to do in the console version. So very, very exciting. So check this out. So where to start? Maybe we start on the commits. Yeah. Let's start. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so about almost 2 weeks ago, it said bump the Xbox One app version, and they are talking about the beta itself. If you didn't know, the closed beta is for internal testing, and more specific. Okay, so let me just clarify again that if you see stuff for PlayStation 4 or the Xbox, in this case you're seeing it for the Xbox, still get excited for the PlayStation 4. They are hand in hand. They will be coming out at the same time. So if we see information here, basically, it pertains to PlayStation 4 as well. Speaking of which, I got some exciting news about crossplay. If you haven't seen that yet, I did make a video on that. I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner. And that should answer your questions about crossplay, because that is also very exciting. Okay, to go back here. So we have this on the Xbox Store, so showing that the internal testing is happening between both Double 11, Face Punch, and anybody else in this closed loop here. So Double 11 being the studio that's doing the port. So get this, we haven't seen an official screenshot yet. This might be it, I'm not sure. Okay, so check it out. Gary Newman on his Instagram posted, and he's making a joke, but I guess this is his son here. And again, it's an Xbox controller, but I mean, basically one and the same, right? So if we're talking about PlayStation and the Xbox, he says, console feedback so far, why isn't everything the same as Minecraft? At least that's what his son is saying. But check this out, and he says, Rust console feedback so far. Oh wait, no, I guess it's the same thing. He had another one that said, like, why can't you pick up the rocks? So this is over at Gary Newman's house. Yeah, big ball in. But here are the first image for the console version, right? It looks identical to the PC, does it not? Yes? Why must you tease us, Gary? We want this so bad, dude. I mean, look at that. You kidding? It's crazy. So just knowing that they've been bouncing it between, I mean, obviously he has access to it, but we've seen on the commit list as well that there's been a handful of people testing this out, and just by looking at the main list, I'm not sure what I have available here, but just knowing that it's moving along, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and look. We've got the bump Xbox app version again about 2 weeks ago. Changing the entitlement service label for the Rust beta for EU and the US. Also more movement around the beta itself, also very exciting. Oh my goodness, so many exciting things, right? So we do know the daytime cycle lasts for 50 minutes. That tracks with the regular version. That's cool to see that. The controls layout, we went over this before, but I guess it's worth mentioning again. These are some of the layouts, and this was 3 months ago. But okay, so while building in layout A, I thought they had B in here. I guess they don't. Shoot. Well, I thought these were interlinked. I guess not. Interlinked. So yeah, there's so many cool things coming down the pipeline. Like those images right there are very exciting, just for the sheer fact that A, we know for sure it's on console, and B, this is the first screenshot we've seen Oh, dude, I want this so bad. We do have our best guess speculation for the window for this beta release, because remember, it goes beta first and then it goes full release. And I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner. So if you have any specific questions about that, I'll guide you there. And again, inside of there, it will have... What's smoking? Oh, it's the helicopter. That's right, it's taking damage slowly over time. So check this out. On the PC version, obviously we will be maining this on console when it does come out. I do say that every time, but it's worth mentioning. But until then, we'll be playing on the PC version. But what's really exciting about this game is they are constantly updating it. And what do I mean by that? Like, okay, let's go back here. I think I've shown this before, but modular vehicles are coming. Like, what? What? So just imagine for a second, you're out here looting. This was like a test vehicle. I mean, it's in the game, but you have to spawn it in yourself. But I mean, I think this was initially to test vehicles. But imagine you're going to do a raid, so you just build yourself a loot mobile that loads up all the people's loot, so you can just bone out of there whenever you're done, right? Here's some more concepts that are actually more fleshed out. I think I've shown these before. I'm pretty sure I have. This gives you an idea of what's coming. I know there's ramps. There's going to be more building blocks being added over the next month or two. What's really exciting, like stupid exciting, is, okay, so electronics are a huge part of this game now, and it's part of defense and everything else. That's how these turrets are being run. I think I've gone over this before. We're actually charging our batteries up here, but in the, what is it, what's the next month? May? We've got another update coming in. And again, this is for PC initially, but this will also be for the console too. We have a notification block that's part of the electronics setup, and it will send off a notification to a companion app. What does that mean? So the companion app isn't out yet, but let's say you're on Android or iOS, and you're in game and you've got this block set up, and somebody walks past a sensor, right? That's either in the base or outside of the base, that would basically tell you if somebody's raiding your base. So if somebody's trying to offline raid you, you can send a notification. The block in game will detect you, right? The hostile players, and then send notification to a companion app, i.e. your phone, saying, hey, you know, however you have it set up, but it could be like, hey, you're getting offline raided, so you know to sign in and beat some cheeks. Like, how cool is that? Like, anti-offline raid protection. That's so awesome. Man, dude, like, this game has just got so many levels, so many things, right? Like, I think I went over this before too, but it's, again, it's worth mentioning. So many exciting things. We've got the irrigation system happening now. That's, I mean, we've always had plants and stuff, but like it's gotten way more sophisticated, which is really cool. You can clone the plants and stuff and make different types. You can genetically alter your plants and then make like clones of those plants. You can sell them. Again, there's a player-driven economy too. We got vending machines. Again, all things in the console version because they're here, right? So. And these are player-driven vending machines that players can decide what you want and how much things cost and for what. There's also NPCs that have like shops and stuff too. Also worth mentioning, speaking of shops and trading things in, I did make a video on how to get F1 grenades and take down a Bradley with just trout. I'll go ahead and link that video now in the upper right-hand corner. It's excellent for the PC, but even better for you on the console, because if you know this, I guess it's a trick. You will be so ahead of everybody else that's going to be playing the beta. You're going to be like trading up super quick. It'll help you with progression, not only just taking out the Bradley. So I think it's a good video. It was kind of linking together a couple different concepts to kind of come up with that. I mean, because you're literally trading trout for like Bradley loot. If you didn't know, Bradley loot, it comes from the launch site, which is a high tier loot area. So. And the Bradley is extremely hard to take down. At least that's been my experience. But anyways, yeah, we have all these new things coming in. The game's constantly being updated. It's fully released on the PC, but it just keeps getting awesome new content. And it's just, I'm beyond excited for this to come out on console, because we want to main this on console so badly, like for years now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool that we get to play it now, but we will most definitely be playing this stupid hard on console when it comes out. Both RazorTube and myself and BioLaser, the Boyfriend Squad, we will be maining this on console and also playing the beta for as long as humanly possible. So an excellent reason to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. So once you hit the bell, I guess there's 3 options there, and there's one that says all notifications, if that's something you're into. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to drop a like on this video if it did help out, and let's go ahead and take a look at the last few commits that I thought were interesting. And let's see here. We got the button layout here. Oh yeah. To go back to the notification system, what's really cool, I think I have it here somewhere. There we go. I found the branch for the companion app, and I have confirmed that it's for iOS and for Android. So whenever this next update comes, which I think is the first Thursday of May, we're like late April now. So like a week and a half or so. Again, we'll be streaming this. So we'll be showing you guys what's up with it. So, and again, it's useful now because I know most of you guys are console players. So like, just get used to it now because this is coming for us. So I mean, again, you'll be ahead of the curve there. Yeah, so I did confirm it's Android and iOS. It just looks like there's so many cool things, like not only just the interaction with the notification block. I don't know what it's called officially, but like, how cool is that, right? Like, what? It's just so cool that we can just go in there and go, oh yeah, so what? Update proto buffs for vending machine info. What? I just now caught that. What? Don't tell me. So, okay, what that kind of means is, at least what I'm drawing from that is, okay, I'm a player. Let's say this is my base. And I've raided somebody else's base, right? And I wanted to put some things up for sale because I have too many things. Like, I'm like, I already have a bunch of AKs. Let me sell this. I can put it here. And then I say I want sulfur for it, or I want scrap, right? All things that have high value. That's so cool that you've got like a notification for your vending machine info. Like if you're selling stuff, or possibly even people that are selling stuff on the map too. Oh my goodness, the implications for that are insane. Just you wait and see. We're going to have a lot of builds, and like building builds, but also electronic builds, and in my Rust videos playlist. Again, I'll link that in the upper right hand corner. We've got one now for the boathouse, which is, I think it's very useful, especially if you're going to be kind of working the water line, which I don't think enough people do. Again, getting you way ahead of the curve before the beta. But man, we're going to show you with this new notification block that's coming in. We're going to show you some insane applications, and we're just showing you a few. So look forward to that. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Like different things you can do with your turrets on your base, different ways you can track people creeping around your base when they actually breach the base. Oh man, this notification block is pretty sweet. Like we had an idea that something like that was coming down the pipe, but they just kind of sprung it on us. I'm like, what? Anyways, okay, let's go over the last few interesting things I found to show you the progress for the beta. Okay, we got the beta version numbers for PS4. Did I show this one? Bump versions for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Again, showing you that there's traction movement happening around the beta itself. Wasn't sure about this one, although I did pull it. There was one specifically. I was talking about the Bandicamp. Where's the other one? Oh man, where are you? Changing the entitlement. Nope, that's showing you progress. There's a cycle, controls. Oh, okay, so interesting. Okay, so blacklisting Xbox One base, Xbox One S to use low resolution shadow maps for performance reasons. PC and Pro consoles and PS4 base can handle 2048 resolution shadow maps without losing FPS. Kind of showing, I know a lot of people are asking like where the frame rate was and stuff when we answered that before, but it's interesting that they've lumped the S and the base Xbox to using low resolution shadow maps, which is fine because you want at least 30 frames for the base consoles at least, right? But it's interesting that PC Pro consoles and the PS4 base is getting the 2048 resolution shadow maps, which, you know, there you go. You can tell that FPS is definitely well, it's been a focus. So I think a lot of people are going to be surprised when this hits, and people are going to go, wow, this might be running better than my PC, dare I say, in some cases, right? I'm not saying everybody. I'm running a 2080 Titan, so... But we do, my streams actually run at 30 frames, just because my ISP can't handle much higher bit rate of anything, but we do play at 60. I cap mine at 60 actually. And so yeah, I mean, I think what we see here is going to be very indicative of what we get for the PlayStation 4 Pro and for the Xbox One X. So I mean, there might be some subtle graphical differences, but I think it's gonna be great, man. Like I'm beyond pumped for this. So again, I'll stop rambling, and hopefully we see you guys in this video / live stream. We will be live streaming this up until the beta, and then we'll be switching and playing the beta as soon as it hits. So hopefully we see you guys before then, and we see you guys during the beta. So all right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. We go back and we'll do our taxes right here. Beep boop boop boop. Oh yeah, there's razor tubes set up. What's up, buddy? The beta.